officers that might misuse these databases to stalk people.
Oh, we do that, but I'm not making comments to you because all you try to do is
hold you accountable. So the Orange City Police Department, whose actual department building was damaged the last hurricane we got here in Florida, is still being repaired. So they've temporarily moved over here to this old post office building. I'm going to see if the public can come in, because I still want to see if they've made any policy changes to protect the public from abuse and misuse of these sensitive police databases in reference to the criminal and internal investigation they have going on one of their officers who's currently suspended. An issue that I warned them about that they, I guess, didn't take seriously. I don't know if we can get in here or not. Can we get in here? No, can't get in here. I don't think we can get in here.
In this video, we're going to encounter Captain Jason Ward, who you've seen in videos on this channel in reference to a few different incidents. Previous interactions have been interesting. If you don't remember him, let's have a look at a quick reminder for reference of who we're dealing with here.
We're playing these games because a cop here, a former cop here, made he screwed up. He's not even a cop here anymore. He screwed up, right? Everybody here knows he did not have the lawful right to demand identification in that scenario. You must have reasonable suspicion of a crime that has been committed or is about to be committed.
or is.
Or did, right. So what crime was committed? The report of an argument is not a crime.
No.
You must determine first if a crime was committed.
We don't know if it got physical.
Right.
Which would have been a battery.
Right.
Conduct, maybe a stabbing.
100%. Could have been a murder.
So you can stop and detain, get ID, depending, right? Depending on the totality of the circumstances. I see someone with dark windows. Am I allowed to stop them? Yes or no?
Until the second you see that you were wrong, and then it's over. You have no more probable cause.
Yeah, but I stopped them and I get their ID, right? Yes?
No.
Yes.
No. If you walk up and, well, he was wrong, right? He's a bully. He's a tyrant. He's a.
I'm not going to agree.
Right, but you're wrong. You must listen. This is troubling that you don't know this. You must have reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed. Look at this. Unbelievable. Administration of this department literally thinks that, and walking away, I'm trying to educate them. I know they can hear me in here right now, which is why I'm going to continue to do this. Administration at this department literally thinks that if they get a call for an argument, they can stop you, demand your identification under threat of arrest because a crime might have happened. Have a lot to say until you're pinned down, and that's when you walk away.
No, because you don't
yes,
give nobody a chance to see you're still talking.
the chief did it too. Because when I talk, you run away. When I talk, you run away. You don't want to hear it.
No, because you say the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I say the same thing over and over because you don't understand the Fourth Amendment. You don't understand what's required to ID somebody. Because you guys, I guess, got a tip that an officer here was using it to stalk someone about a month ago. That officer is now being investigated by Seminole County for stalking a potential domestic violence.
What?
You don't know about that? A month ago, you guys were told he's abusing flock. The department didn't look into it, I guess, when they were told that was going on. Now Seminole County, another agency, is looking into it. Criminal allegations against an officer. Do you know why this department didn't look into it? Ward, do you care if officers abuse the databases to stalk people? Don't say anything if you don't care. Got it. Hey, just wanted to ask that question, Ward. Just wanted to ask that question. No? Nothing? He'd rather dart out into traffic. What would you say to the victim that's in fear, though? The victim that's afraid after they've come forward and he's still on the road. Why does everyone have nothing to say to the victim? Really? This is the message to the victim? And to the public? Hey, I just want to see if anybody has anything to say to the victim. Just to the victim, not to me, just to the victim. What does the Orange City Police Department say to the victim? Nothing?
So that was newly promoted from lieutenant to captain Jason Ward. And today, all I want to find out from him or any other member of administration here is if they are taking steps to ensure that nobody else is victimized by the potential abuse of these databases for the purposes of stalking by cop. They could very easily shine here.
Captain Ward doesn't usually stay in too long before he comes out to smoke. So we probably just missed him, but he'll be right back. Oh, that's just empty damn room. Freezing to come in the door. Attention, Orange City Police Department. This is quality control. I've got the building surrounded. There's no escaping.
Full transparency, they are just moving into this temporary building, and it should have public access, but I don't know if they're fully in yet. I don't know if they already have public access or not, so I can't say one way or the other if they're just avoiding me or they're not accepting visitors from the public just yet.
Looks like a Hazard County Police Department.
Hey man,
What's going on? Hey, have you guys put any new policies in place yet?
About what?
In reference to these databases to make sure they're not abused? Just something to protect the citizens. I'm not going to ask you about a pending case.
Didn't you get a copy of all our policies?
Well,
I think you did.
in light of recent events, give me 1 second. He's leaving. You're not. So that's Captain Ward, right? That's cowardly Captain Ward. He has no answer for you, the public, right? He can't do it. When we ask Captain Ward of the Orange City Police Department, what are you doing to protect the public from rogue, dangerous officers that might use police department sensitive databases to stalk you? That's his response. He runs away. That's typical. So that's what the Orange City Police Department, at least their administration, thinks of you. At least that. He's going over there. So we'll go wait for him over there. Did I get a copy of all their policies? No, I actually did not get a copy of all of their policies. But obviously he's avoiding the real question. What have they newly put in place? Because with their existing policies, obviously that's not been enough, because one of their officers still allegedly got into these databases for personal use, for criminal use, for stalking use on one of these computers in one of these cars, just like that. Regardless of any policy that this department may or may not have had, clearly administration of this department is not monitoring their use as they're supposed to protect the public. And when you press them, you ask them, hey, what are you doing? Or, is the public going to be safe now, or are they still in danger? That's the response you get.
So Ward has just driven over to the damaged police department. And when he got in his vehicle, he told me just give him 1 second. But then I guess he forgot because he drove off. So I figured I'd do him a solid and come to him.
Hey.
Oh Lord, man.
Yeah, I know.
I don't make comments to people who try to make money off their YouTube channels.
So you don't make comments about anything you might do to protect the public from officers that might misuse these databases to stalk people?
Oh, we do that. But I'm not making comments to you because all you try to do is
hold you accountable.
no, make money off your account.
Hold you accountable. You are a clown.
And he's off again, fleeing from accountability. But he's only going to go back to where he was just before he came here. And what a third grade response. So childish. I know, but I'm not going to tell you because you just want to make money. That blue line fever really eats away at the brain cells. Guys like this just don't get it. And if you're worried about me making money off of your stupid things, stop doing stupid things. It's so damn simple.
Hey, Ward, if you won't talk to me, If you won't talk to me, you put it out, right? Hey, Ward, since you won't talk to me, since it's about money, you put it out. You put it out on the department's social media. Let the public know what you're doing now to protect them from stalking officers. Do it on your own. I guarantee you won't do it. Guaranteed. Howard. Guaranteed you won't do it. Guaranteed. So it's typical of this administration of the Orange City Police Department. You've seen Ward, newly promoted to captain from Lieutenant Ward, avoid questions, dodge serious issues, not take public safety seriously. We've seen this. We've seen this for a long time from this administration. But when faced with a question that he's afraid to answer, you see the first time he just runs away. So we go to him again, right? What does he do then? Well, I'm not going to tell you because you want to make money. I'm not going to tell you because you want to make money. They clearly don't get it, right? They definitely don't get it. So you heard that if it's about money, okay. Hey, and here we go. Since you claimed you didn't hear me, Ward, here's your opportunity. On your own social media, on the social media of the Orange City Police Department, Facebook, whatever, put your own YouTube video out, whatever, however you want to do it, somewhere where you will reach lots of members of the public. Let them know what happened when you failed to monitor the activity and the usage of your department's sensitive databases by your officers. What happened when you failed to do that, right? You failed them. So let the public know on your own social media, nothing to do with me, right? Because you don't want me to get rich, right? You don't want me to make all that money. It's just raining money here. Hundreds are falling down. There's just a brief break in the clouds. But right before I started recording, it was just hundreds falling down, right? This guy's a clown. But to avoid that anyway, do this on your own social media. Let them know how you risked all of their safety by failing to do what you're supposed to do. Failing to do the bare minimum. Just monitor activity. Make sure what has been going on, allegedly, is not going on, right? That's all you had to do. All you had to do. So, but you didn't. So let the public know, hey, we're sorry we failed you. But now, here's the question that I was asking Jason Ward here, that he ran away from a couple times, as he always does. Let them know what you're doing differently now to ensure that doesn't happen again. He knows damn well what the question is, and he knows why he's not answering it. Why? Because they have nothing in place. They've done nothing, right? They've done absolutely nothing. But if you have, to avoid me, to avoid earning me some money, go out, let the public know. That's all I'm trying to do, right? So that's all I'm trying to do. So show me up. I'm showing you up here. Show me up. I am telling you to tell the public what I'm trying to tell them that you're refusing to say. So this department, go out, let the people know. Let the people know you put them in danger. I'd apologize to them. And then I would tell them, I would beg them for forgiveness. Try to earn some trust and some respect back, and tell them what you're doing differently now. Tell them that you've done this, this, and this. How you're going to monitor the activity. Let them know. Let them know how you're going to do that. But as we've seen, there's been no change. There's been no change. Nobody knows of any change. Officer Hoffman.
What's happening, man?
How you doing? It's always, I will say, it's always, what is the word? I don't know, refreshing to talk to somebody, especially from this, you're not the only one, but someone who's just real, who can just talk to me just like a person, not like anything. These guys, I'm not going to involve you, but these guys get all pissed off just on the side of me. Can I ask you, do you know, I'm not going to ask you about any ongoing cases, have you heard of any recent policy or any changes, anything that they've done differently to ensure that these databases are not abused and misused? Have you heard of anything?
Like I said earlier, I was on vacation. Unless they've come out with something that I haven't gotten a chance to read yet, I would be 100% transparent with you on this. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate that.
I'm sure there is, based off what's happened at this point. We all know what's kind of going on.
I would hope so,
At the end of the day, I'm sure there's going to be something coming forward.
Yeah.
Right now, I truthfully, 100%, I can't tell you. I have no idea.
No, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you being honest with me. And you're always just real with me. I asked Ward. He said he's not going to tell me because I want him. I want to make money. That's what some of these guys don't get it. I'm not asking for your opinion on your captain. These guys don't get it. My purpose for being out here is I'm trying to educate, and I'm trying to protect the public. I just told him, if he doesn't want to tell me because he says I'm trying to make money off the information, I told him, oh, fine, you put it out. You let the public know what happened. You let them know, put something out on Facebook or whatever, tell them what happened, and tell them what you're doing differently now to prevent that from happening in the future. That's what I'm trying to ask him, right? So I would encourage him to do that. I'm not trying to involve you in that.
I get you.
I know that's uncomfortable, but come on.
Yeah.
So I'll just let you go.
It's all good, man.
I appreciate you.
Have a good day. Take care. We'll see you next round.
You too, man. Be safe.
See you later.
It's nice to have somebody somebody that will just be real once in a while and not be this ridiculous nonsense over here. Like the sergeant, we'll see if the sergeant comes out. He'll be ridiculous too. But anyway, like I was saying, I challenge you. Just let the public know. That's what I'm trying to do, right? Let the public know. You tell the public, you go on your Facebook, your whatever, all of your social media, let them know what you're doing. Say, hey, we're sorry. We let you down. We should have been monitoring that activity. Had we been doing what we're supposed to do, this alleged stalking would not have been taking place. We wouldn't have had to wait to find out about it from you, Twisted Luck, right? We wouldn't have had to wait until you came forward and made it public. Actually, they didn't. They had the information, but then they didn't do anything with it until a month later. But let them know, hey, we dropped the ball here. We're sorry. Apologize to not just the victim, but the public in general, because you put them all in danger by doing this. And they continue to be in danger if you don't start doing what you're supposed to do. That's it. Let them know. So Ward, I know you watch all of these videos. I know and I really do know that. I know you're one of my biggest fans, Ward, regardless of how you act for the camera. I know you're one of my biggest fans. So public, that's it. So says the Orange City Police Department. They claim they are doing things to protect you, but they don't want to tell you. They want to tell you because I might make money, right? So surely they're going to let you know on their own in a way that won't make me money, right? Surely they're going to do that. And I don't mean by saying what they usually do, right? Their loophole for that is usually, it's public record. Anybody can request it. No. Don't play stupid. You know as well as I do, most people don't know about that. They don't do that, right? So you do what I'm trying to do. You don't wait for the public to go to you. You go to the public. You put it out to as many as can possibly see it. Let them know. Let them know what you did, what you didn't do, and what you're gonna do now. Try to earn some respect from them. Try to earn some trust from them. And it sucks because these guys, this administration, and some of the people that work under them make everybody here at this department look bad. Because when people hear about this stuff and they say, oh, Orange City Police do this. And then they see whatever Orange City cop out there, right? That's the dirty one in their mind. That's the bad one in their mind. And it's disgusting because this department could do things to try to earn some respect. They could try to separate themselves from those bad ones, right? They could take that stand, or they could stand with those bad ones right behind that blue line in solidarity behind that blue line. And it makes you look how it makes you look. That blue line. I knew I wouldn't have to look far without finding that blue line. Look at that, as soon as I said it. As I was saying it, I was looking around so I could zoom into a blue line. I knew there was one here somewhere. Didn't have to look far. As for the case that all of this is in reference to, that has an officer currently suspended under internal and criminal investigation for allegations of stalking and domestic violence. I do have some new information. There have been some developments. There are some updates. Some of them absolutely insane, as this whole story only gets crazier at every turn. And to those foolish people who truly don't get it, if you actually think we do this for money and that we earn money from government stupidity, the solution is simple. stop doing stupid things. But, spoiler alert, that's when you'd be doing me a favor, because that's my goal. Stay tuned for more on this story. That's coming very soon. Well, here at the new location of the Orange City Police Department, failure to clean up your dog poop is illegal. And it actually looks like a pretty new sign too, so I don't know. Is the police department having issues with dog poop? That's just an odd place to put a dog poop sign. But they've only been here like a day or two. But right away, they're making sure you don't leave your dog's poo here for them to deal with. Dog poo is not the business of the Orange City Police Department. Don't you forget it. It's illegal. There's an ordinance.